when you've been at a new job for a bit and you think you're making friends and getting to know people, and then you suddenly discover that everyone's been talking about you behind your back in the canteen while you've been busy working at your desk with your packed lunch. Welcome to Forfar. Before I explain that rather weird analogy, I just need to explain why you're seeing me as you're seeing me. There's three things to go to. Obviously, first, there's a little purple frame around me, simply because I like purple and I think it looks nice. Also, you'll notice there has been no sort of green screenery. That is because it's approaching Christmas. I've put my tree up, as you can see, and with my tree there, I can't put the green screen anywhere. So, on the plus side though, nice tree. So, and thirdly, yeah, I'm wearing this because it's quite cold in this country, and I don't like being cold. So, I mean, I've got the old, merch underneath, but this is staying on for the moment. Right, now, you can see on the screen the league situation. It's not good. We are 3 points off the bottom with a better goal difference, but that won't last long. We are playing 8th placed Peterhead, who, if we beat them, we do go 8th. Spartans have got Stranraer, so hopefully that's eminently losable. Now, back to what I was talking about in the intro. Now, they've been up and down. Our form has been the definition of patchy. We had a fantastic 3-0 win against Clyde that came from nowhere. We have lost games against teams that we shouldn't be losing to, including 3-1 at Spartans a couple of weeks ago. And in between that game and the game we played last week against Dumbarton, I decided, right, let's try and nip this in the bud. I held a team meeting. As you can see, the tactic is incredibly basic now. So yeah, I held a team meeting and basically said, we've not been playing well, we need to sort this out. And the entire team was like, yep, you're right, we've been rubbish, let's step it up a gear, let's, sort ourselves out. And the club atmosphere improved massively immediately. And I was like, brilliant, okay, that was a good decision. Well done me. The following day, Mr. Erskine, who you won't have seen because I never play him because he's rubbish, he's old, he's annoying, and I really want to slap him. And that was before he came to me. And him and his little delegation came along, and remember, this was the day after we'd had a team meeting where everyone had taken collective responsibility for how we hadn't been doing well and were determined to improve. All of a sudden, I get Erskine turn up with his mates saying, you've lost the team, you've lost the dressing room, you've lost the team. I'm like, well, only because you say I've lost you, basically. If you, knuckle down and do what we said yesterday, maybe I haven't. So I then end up promising to try and improve my relations with the team, which, it's down to them. What can I do? If they're determined to hate me, they're going to hate me, aren't they? Now, entirely sure I want to give any of these. Right, I'm just going to say I expect to win. There you go, no pressure. So yeah, I end up making this promise to, improve relations with the team. And there I think I've left it. And then the very next day after that, I get another delegation saying that I've lost the dressing room. And I have to make another promise. So I'm now working on 2 promises, which apparently are going quite well despite the fact that almost nothing has happened. I don't know how they're going quite well. But yeah, so And it just turns out, and I mean, I'm amazed we got a draw at Dumbarton, um, or at home to Dumbarton, because we fell behind, and that's never normally a good thing for us. Um, and we really need to at least avoid defeat in this one. Fortunately, Spartans' game has been interesting, but they are 2-1 down, so that's good. Um, I am really struggling with the attributeless aspect of this. I'm going to keep persevering with it for now, but I am going to throw out the warning that if I get really fed up with not knowing anything about my players because I just don't have the information, then I might just make it a normal journeyman. But we'll see. I need to get to at least to a transfer window and see if the sort of the trying to find players. Oh, hello. He shouldn't have done that. Based on their stats, is going to be the way to go. Oh, he's redeemed himself. So yeah, because obviously we haven't done that yet, but I am kind of thinking that life was a lot better in Belgium, despite the weird quirks of that particular job. Anyway, let's focus on this. I really wish this highlight was over. There you go. Go on, come on. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. There we go. Right. Oh no, straight from that throw in. There is another highlight, and I just realised that I should have probably done something, but we'll see how this goes. Oh my word, he's at the post. Right. Okay, what we want to do really is sort of try and hit them on the counter, and maybe actually pass the ball into space. Let's give that a whirl. See what happens. I mean, we're not doing too badly today, and we've actually had more shots, and I mean they're dominating possession, but we're dropping back. We're trying to play on the counter. Oh, it's 4-2 in the Spartans game. There are 3 games left after this, and every point we can get ahead of Spartans will be all the good for us. I'm not even entirely sure that was an English sentence at the end of the day when it came down to it. Right. They're not. You see, I mean, this is the other thing. They were responding briefly to my team talks, and now because they seem to have been told that the dressing room has been lost by the absolute menace that is Erskine. I tried to release him on a free. The board wouldn't have it because obviously they have to pay his contract up, and they weren't prepared to do it, even though last time I saw we had a reasonable bank balance and we could easily afford to get rid of him. Well, I'm Melindwa. Alright, go on. Let's get out of here, boys. Oh, don't mess about with it that close to your own goal. Good grief. Have you learnt nothing? Oh, brilliant. Okay, right. It doesn't mean it's acceptable that you get it up to almost the halfway line and then play the world's worst and laziest pass. You do realise that, don't you? That's not actually then made acceptable by the fact that, well, it wasn't 20 yards further back. Mug. Honestly. What's wrong with you? Well, you only said don't lose the ball 30 yards from goal. You didn't say anything about losing it 50 yards from goal and, opening ourselves up to the counter-attack that way. Oh well. More fool me for not making it specific. You know what I'm dealing with here? Idiots. Right. Okay. A, I'm really not happy with the way you've played in this half. And B, several of you have decided to play badly and are going to come off. Right. And I am going to berate you now. Pause. Yep, you're getting berated because this, boys, here, these large skyscrapery things here, not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable. But you don't care, do you? You do not give a toss what my opinion is. And brilliant. God's sake. If we get relegated, then I'm going to jump before I'm pushed, quite frankly. Right, let's berate you again for being absolutely woeful. Let's go attacking. Right, hang on. Whilst you're doing that in the background. Right, let's push these two up here. And crack on. And we almost conceded a goal that we didn't even see there. Right, give it, McCall. Oh, what are you doing? What is that? Oh, my Lord. That's so bad. That is such a bad pass. It's not even a pass at that point, is it? It's just not even a pass at that point. It's just you kicking a ball in a direction. Be thankful it was a random direction that was actually the opposite one to which your goal was in. I wouldn't have put that past you. This is what I have to put up with. Pathetic performances like this. And then apparently it's my fault that I've lost the confidence of the dressing room. I haven't got any confidence in you either, but you don't see me coming to you en masse complaining about it, do you? And don't think I couldn't come to you en masse. Got enough personalities in this body to come to you with delegation. Thank you very much. I mean, what exactly am I supposed to do if they don't actually... Oh, just let him run through. Why don't you? I mean, you know, he plays in Scottish League 2 for a reason. He's clearly not Ronaldo, is he? You can tackle him. This is just... Oh, good. Spartans have equalised. How... Stranraer, how do you score 4 goals and not beat Spartans? Oh, right out loud. It's deliberate at this point. It is absolutely deliberate. I feel like the recent Chelsea managers at this rate. We're basically a succession of idiots who can't be bothered to play for people. I mean, we've been utterly dominated. I'm going to berate you yet again. And you are going to get things thrown at you. I don't care now. You hate me anyway, so what do I care what you think? I mean, has anyone actually seen us create a chance yet? I don't even know if we've had a highlight. I honestly can't remember one. And this has actually just made things literally worse. Because Spartans are now a point closer to us than they were. And Peterhead are away, basically, and clear. They're not going down. It's between us and Spartans now. Oh my God, had you not finished that off and equalise? Oh, that was such an easy chance you should have finished. Right, throw the water bottle, far from pleased, and I do not care what you think. I honestly don't care what you think. Right, well, we have another one of these. The squad are not happy with your management of the team things. They are going to get an earful this time. Right. Nothing's going to be changing. No. No, I will not tolerate this. I'm very angry with how this has gone. And you can sack me if you like. At this point, I will welcome being sacked. This team is terrible. This club is awful. I've got youth players that there is no point in me trying to sign because they're terrible at the moment and they're never going to get any good when they're here. I mean, some of them got like 3.5, 4-star potential. They won't reach it. I mean, there is no decent staff here. We've got one more coach than we're allowed in the first place. I can't train anyone here. Everyone is just constantly annoyed. And, you know, a lot of that, boys, is because you play so badly, and that's why we lose. I mean, look at this brilliant run of form here. What this was is anyone's guess. Nobody knows where that result came from. Clyde were top at the time, I'd just like to point out. The rest of the games are far more indicative of what's happened since I've been here. We've got 3 wins. We haven't won in over a month. We don't look like winning. I mean, you saw it. We don't look like doing anything at all. And honestly, I will be very happy when they sack me. Anyway, with that rant, thank you for joining me. I won't ask you to like, because what is there to like, quite frankly? But by all means comment, and if you'd like to subscribe, please do. And if you're a glutton for punishment, I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.